right.
Today's the 10th.
It is. Today's the 10th.
And my puppies will be going home on the 19th. 3 of them anyway.
And today is a great day to fly a kite.
No, it's
Go
not.
fly a kite!
It's like 40-mile-an-hour winds.
Gosh, bloody awful. We're having a bond put up, and the poor guys, they're like, the last couple of days, they're like, we're not doing this. We'll probably die out here. Anyway, so this is going to be, question and answers, and I've got quite a few. We've got these really pretty, fluffy carrier puppies. They're sold. But,
all the Merles, yeah.
Yes, but
the Merles and the solid.
there's been people who have been inquiring about it because we don't put prices up on there. I'm not going to talk about prices now.
Well, wait a minute. You've got all Giabella's litter sold. I've got one more boy left in Kiki's litter.
Okay, all right.
A little sable boy.
Pretty little thing.
Oh, the mahogany sable. They call him Chewy. My daughter's whelping him.
Yes.
His name's Chewy.
Sure.
He is available.
And there's a video of just him. You can look
He's
at
a
him.
fluffy carrier.
Right, and there's a phone number that you can tell me. But look, I think we're going to have a discussion here about why some of these dogs are so expensive and others aren't.
It can be shocking.
It can be shocking.
You know, so.
So I'm not going to put a number out on our dogs, but I am going to put a number out on fluffies in general.
No.
Well, yeah.
Oh, please don't. It's some of it's to the point where it's ridiculous.
Well, when we
so if we're saying it's ridiculous,
when we're saying
it's a high dollar.
when we're saying ridiculous, we're talking about the price of a nice house for a dog.
Okay.
Not our dogs. Don't get us wrong.
No,
not our dogs.
not our dogs.
And this is not bashing people at all.
No.
This is just so that you.
Kudos to them getting it.
Yeah. Look, here's the deal. Anytime that
DNA.
somebody's offering you anything, it is a conversation between two people about I want this and I'll accept that. And the transaction doesn't happen until both parties have agreed in terms of a dog what the price is and what they're going to get. So people who don't like these prices, it's really simple. The answer is don't buy the dog. Don't buy the dog. Don't get mad at people. Not that people would be mad at us, but it's just, Well,
the reason why they're so high is the DNA.
Yes.
Is, if you're buying a blue puppy that carries chocolate, carries cream, carries full tan points, and carries visual, or carries fluffy, is a fluffy carrier, it's going to be high. It's not going to be like your usual blue puppy that carries tan points and the cream, and it's not, and it can't be because of the DNA.
So here's the danger here, and I just finished a video up on scams and how to do security and about Lady Gaga, so you might look at that video. I think there's hopefully some good information. But the point here is that if you're looking for a Frenchie and you're expecting to spend $1,000, $1,500,
you're liable to get scammed.
Do your homework, because the majority of those are going to be scams, and you're just going to lose your deposit and you'll never hear from them again.
FaceTime.
Yeah.
And if they tell you their phone won't FaceTime, Facebook.
Yeah. So I've got a whole video
on this. Wait a minute. Facebook FaceTime.
Yes. So there's a whole video on this.
There's a way to find out that they've got that puppy.
Right.
Sure.
So it's all covered in the video. But the point here is
just don't get scammed.
Yeah. So the point here is, do your homework. If you think you're buying a Frenchie for $1,500, look, you could buy a Frenchie for $1,500. I don't think it'd be one that I'd personally be interested in. It's probably going to be, pretty funky looking, long legs, tail. But look, but as a pet, it might be the most fantastic dog you could ever buy.
It could love you just as much.
Oh, absolutely. Frenchies are known for this really great disposition. They're such friendly dogs. They love everybody. They're wonderful dogs. But if you are wanting a dog that you are trying to get particular colors out of, lilacs, platinums, merles, fluffies, they're going to be more expensive dogs, and just be prepared for the fact that you can expect to pay more money for those dogs. And so when somebody gives you a price that's, you seem is like extraordinarily high, it probably means one of two things. You haven't done your homework, which is the most likely thing, or it's just not the dog for you, right? So the great thing is there's a Frenchie for everybody, right? But really the nicely structured Frenchies that are just kind of generic kind of colors like brindles and fawns, typically a nice version of those, I think the prices are going to be something between $3,000 is kind of a starting price.
Well,
do you think they agree with that?
35 anymore.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It's a good start.
But when someone calls me, I don't want them to waste their time, and I don't want to waste my time, because I'm taking phone calls when I've got puppies on the ground all day long.
Yes.
It seems like.
Right.
So I don't mean to be rude to anybody when I say, what is your budget? Because that's where I know what you're looking for, and I can maybe direct you somewhere else.
Or maybe a direct to what some of our customers who've got dogs.
Right.
So I can tell you this right now, today, if you're looking for a dog that's a $5,000 dog, we're not the right people for you. But we do add a lot of value to our dogs in terms of future breeding capabilities, the help that we give you, products, all kinds of stuff. But like Tammy says, the point here is that I don't think there's anything illegal about doing a video text while again by police, is there? We'll find out in a moment. Right? So, we got pulled over by a motorcycle the other day because that was because he was speeding and doing a video.
That's a long time ago. But anyway, so please don't get aggravated when I ask you what your budget is. I'm just trying to save you some time, save me some time.
I know, but if somebody asks me what my budget is, I always tell them low. So doesn't surprise me that doesn't work so well for you. But
I always ask, do you know what a fluffy carrier is? And if you don't know what a fluffy carrier is, that's my clue that you're
probably not a dog for you.
If you're looking for a pet, I'll tell you where I can direct you from.
Well, look, anything that's a carrier, which means that it doesn't, unless it's a merle or a brindle, all carrier dogs, other than merle and brindles, do not show the colour. So if you get a dog that's a carrier and that's going to be a pet for you, you paid for something that's of no extra value to you.
Right.
Because a dog that's a lilac carrier, which is, by the way, not a term that we use, but people do use that, it would really mean that it's a dog that carries blue and chocolate. That dog will not have those colours, and if it's just a pet for you, you're paying for something that is of, you're just never going to see it.
Right.
And if you're going to breed that dog, that's a whole different story.
Now, there's some breeders that sell pet price and breeder price.
Which we don't.
We don't.
Why?
Because our DNA is so high up there that it's...
Well, and also because we believe in the... Look, if we offered a dog as a pet-only dog, that would be a dog that has some issue.
3 legs instead of 4.
Right. 25% off.
1 ear.
Two heads, you actually charge twice as much.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But the point here is that now lots of people do charge differently for breeding rights versus pet only. Completely their prerogative. I'm not going to say they should or shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
We stand behind our dogs. We believe that our dogs are of wonderful character and quality. We believe that if somebody's paying this kind of money for a dog and they want to have a breed it, we are here to help them do that. And if we sell a dog as pet only, it's because there is some known issue that we think that this dog should not be bred. An example would be something like an inguinal hernia. We would fix it, and that dog would not be used as a breeding dog.
You should not ever use a dog with an inguinal hernia.
So other people would disagree with that, and it's not to say that we have inguinal hernias. It's a very rare thing that happens for us, but it could happen, and if it does. Or another one would be, I don't know. I can't even think right now. But anyway, the point here is that there's going to be a difference in price you're going to pay for dogs based on what their DNA is. There's going to be a difference in price depending on the quality of the dog. There's going to be a difference in price depending on the breeder and their stature and how they stand behind the dog. Yeah. So these things all add up to what your final price is. And so be prepared if you want a special color dog that you can see or a special color dog that will produce particular offspring, be prepared to spend some dinero.
Yes.
But if you ask us questions, we will be polite to you, and we fully understand that people are out there looking for $2,000 Frenchies, not what we have, but just be careful because that is the prime area to get scammed, especially when you see something, you see a dog that's a really pretty dog that is, we see a dog. Well, give you an example. I see dogs that are our dogs in other people's videos.
Oh, yeah.
They're trying to sell our dogs, right?
Oh, yeah.
Guess what that is? The biggest freaking scam there ever was.
Yeah.
We call those people up, and what do?
They hang up.
They hang up on us.
Because they'll have me in there as their wife, and my husband will say, gee, your wife looks just like my wife.
She must have a doppelganger twin somewhere. Yeah, so...
Well, where I suggested a woman today, she was wanting pet quality. So I suggested, and she was from Tennessee, and I suggested that there's probably Frenchie rescues.
Yeah,
if
good
you're
luck.
wanting a pet.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean certainly. Look, anytime you can rescue a Frenchie from a place, I think you've done a good job.
Frenchies are the best.
None of these dogs need to be put down.
No.
And I mean, anytime that you can look, do you need a Frenchie? Look, if you
have to think you want a Frenchie and you want just a pet.
Right.
Go there.
And I mean, there are some wonderful dogs of the pound. Tammy's looking like, yeah, there are. There was some. I mean, some of the. I mean, in terms of.
The pounds that I'm thinking about are the pounds that you could be bringing parvo home. Okay.
Well, yeah, there's things like that.
Because there's a pet blank that does have rescues with the pounds that take them to the store every weekend, and people are adopting them, and they're coming up going,
so windy out here. Let's park to a place where we...
it's the opposite way.
Okay.
They're saying, my dog got parvo. Well, that's why I always say, when you get a puppy, do not take it to the park, to this pet place that you buy your food and your toys, and you know what I'm talking about.
Well, the other thing you have to ask is, why is the dog in the pound?
Yeah.
Why is the dog in the pound?
Yeah.
So there could be
mistreated.
Could be a number of reasons dogs are pound. One good reason that you might buy the dog that's in a pound is because it got lost and nobody claimed it, and it's a great dog. That's a great reason. The other reason is the dog is a little bugger and they can't control the dog. And
the dog's got some super bad problems that can't be controlled.
Yeah, like
so you gotta know the dog before you go
biting small children and stuff like that.
Yeah. So
but it's not to say you
got to do your homework with everything.
Yes.
Period.
Do your homework. If it's too good to be true, be careful. Probably is. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. All right.
Now remember, I still have that one little boy, the little mahogany sable boy that carries Blue, carries Coco, and he is a fluffy carrier, and he's waiting for a little home, and he's awful cute. His name is Chewy. My daughter is doing the whelping for me.
Isn't it good to see Tammy in the videos again?
Oh.
I had some people comment they missed you.
I do have my makeup on.
They missed you, Tammy. I had somebody comment that said I had great hair for my age.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's
true. You ought to see it from the back behind.
No, people see my videos. This is a real mess.
Anyway, but just call me at 580-799-1910, and we love to FaceTime people with a puppy that you may be interested in. So we do that. My daughter will do it. We love showing our puppies off. Yes. Right. And so 580-799-1910, and make sure you watch and you look at the mybreederssupply.com.
Do we prattle on long
Love
enough?
My Pups is the other website.
We prattled on long enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, Tammy.
See ya.
Bye.